Hi, in this video I'm going to explain on how to solve a system like this, or the two equations, using algebra. To do so, we're going to continue with our two equations. If you look at this, we can. The trick is to rewrite it so you get only one of your unknowns on one side and all the rest on the other side. So, if we want to do that for I2, for example, so you write 2, we get 2 times I2 is equal to, and then you get 4 minus 3 times I1. So in this case, I've just subtracted 3 times I1 on both sides of the equation. If you want to do the same over here, you get that 5 times I2 is equal to 5 minus 2 times I1. If we want to know I2 on both sides, you have to divide it by the constant factor that's in front of it. So you get I2 is equal to 4 divided by 2 is 2, minus 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. And for the second loop, you get that I2 is 5 divided by 5, which is 1, minus 2 divided by 5, which is 0.4. So it's 0.4 times I1. And by now we've got two equations for the same variable. So you get that I2 is equal to 2 minus 1.5 times I1, but it's equal to 1 minus 0.4 times I1 as well. So so these two are just the same. So we can also say that this is equal to this, since it's both equal to the same number. So from that, we get that this one, 2 minus 1.5 times I1, is equal to 1 minus 0.4 times I1. That's an equation that we can solve quite easily. So we get all constants to the right and all variables, everything with I1 to the left. If we start over here, you get first get all the constants to the right. That's easier, just do it in small steps. 1 minus 1.5 I1 is equal to, we've got to subtract 2 on both sides. So you get 1 minus 2 is minus 1 minus 0.4 times I1. And now we're going to add this part on both sides. So you get minus 1.5 plus 0.4, which is minus 1.1. I1 is equal to minus 1. And if we now divide both sides by minus 1.1, we get I1. We get I1 is equal to minus 1 divided by minus 1.1. I don't know that by heart, so I pick my calculator and I get minus 1 divided by minus 1.1, which is 0.9091 amps, or 909 milliamps. So that's how you solve this algebraically. By now we only know I1 and we still want to know I2. Well, from now on it's not that hard anymore. So if you want to know I2, we can just use one of these equations. We've got this one and we've got this one. So, well, it doesn't really matter, and I think this one is maybe a bit easier, but it doesn't matter. You just write that equation, but you fill in the value for I1. So you get I2 is equal to 2 minus 1.5 times I1, which is 0.909. 0.909. Now we can just type that into our calculator. You get this 2 minus 1.5 times, and I've still got the previous value in my memory, so I'm just going to do it like this, and then I'm going to press enter. And you get the value for I2, which is 0.636 amps, or 636 milliamps. And that's how you solve an equation like this using algebra.